Hi there, Scott the IT guy here and welcome to my channel. In today's video, let's talk about these older business class computers. They are started hitting the shop in a larger number than it's used to be, which is nothing wrong with it. If these computers are 6, 8, 10 years old or 5 years old, this would be the time to see them. The way Amazon lists laptops are not really great. Unfortunately, if you just type laptop in a search bar on Amazon and try to look for a computer, you do the right thing. You're trying to look for a computer with Windows 10 or Windows 11 Home or Pro. You want to have at least 5 Core i5 processor or maybe an i3. You want to have at least 8 gigs of RAM and a 250 SSD. You scroll all the way down to the bottom. You select new computers, that is refurbished or renewed and used. You select new computers and you filter the search result by show me the lowest option to start with. And sometimes these old business class computers will show up on the top. They look decent. If you're looking at the spec wise, they're completely good. They have an HD screen. They have 8 or 16 gigs of RAM, a 250 SSD, a Core i5 processor. They come with Windows Home or Windows Pro. They look fine. Unfortunately, these are going between $200 and $350. If you're looking at them, there is nothing really wrong with them. 15-inch HD screen. And the problem is these computers, this computer is 5 years old. This computer is 6 years old. This computer is 8 to 10 years old, and you're spending $250, $300 on these with the same effort. You go to Dell.com, you can get a brand new machine from Dell with a 1-year warranty, with support, and the expectancy that that computer will last at least 5 years or even longer than that without any major issues, without reaching our shop. If you're looking at an i3 processor equipped Dell Inspiron 15-inch with an HD screen, you're going to see those starting at $300 or $320. They were on sale a couple days ago for $299, 8 gigs of RAM and 250 SSD. They are absolutely fantastic for the price. They have an i5 with 8 gigs of RAM, 250 SSD, generation 12 from last year at Dell. It's $350. There is no reason to spend $200, $250, $300 on these old business class laptops. They're not going to last much longer. They're already sluggish. They're kind of slow. The battery doesn't hold the charge really well. The webcam is not great. When you open up multiple tabs in a browser, the computer just circles. It freezes a lot. It is time to let these computers go. If you can have one for free, you might gonna be able to get a year or two or a couple of years out of it. There is a chance that they're gonna last longer, but there is no point to spend $200, $250, $300 on a 5, 6, 8-year-old computer when you can buy the same specs with up-to-date standards for $350 at Dell.com. I'm not making any money on it. I'm a technician, but also a consumer. I can show you that this is a Dell, what's in our family. It has 8 gigs of RAM, 250 SSD, Core i5 processor. This machine is 3 years old. It held up beautifully during the pandemic. This machine was utilized for 8 hours every single day, even on weekends, working on presentations, stuff like that. Yes, there is a couple scratches on the top. Besides that, this machine worked flawlessly. All you have to do is hit the power button and it goes. And this is about 3 years old now. It's also a Dell Inspiron, from the bottom tier. This has an i3 processor, has 8 gigs of RAM, a 250 SSD. It also held up kind of nicely. This machine is about 6-year-old, 7-year-old, something like that. It's still usable by today's standards. Would I buy this machine on Amazon or any other sites for $250? Absolutely not. That would be crazy, because you can get a brand new machine for $350 with a 1-year warranty. You also have to set your expectation according to this price point. As a field technician with 20 years of experience, I can tell you that this price is absolutely fantastic, that you're going to be able to buy a decent machine for $350 or less than that. If you think about labor and a support fee, if you would have to call Dell and spend an hour or 2 hours over the phone to try to troubleshoot something, that's also included in this price. Are you going to get the best support in the world? Unfortunately not. This is going to be out-of-state support, but at least there is something you have for 1 year and it's backed up. Buying any of these refurb machines, some of them are from 2021 or 2022. There is no indication that these are refurbished machines, or maybe they advertised as new machine. If you're looking at the comments, somebody purchased one of these machines from generation 10 or generation 9, and then something happens a week later. They call Dell, HP, or Lenovo, and they find out that the warranty expired 2 years ago, and they ended up with a paperweight or a door stopper. Please don't buy these computers on Amazon or any other sites. If they are refurbished, renewed, please take a look at the processor generations. Talking about Intel processors, if you're looking at the computer, which is generation 12, what's currently on sale at Dell for $350, that computer is 1 year old. It was probably sitting in a warehouse, sitting in storage. It still has a full Dell warranty on it. If you buy something with generation 11, that still can be a brand new machine. It hasn't been registered. The Dell warranty hasn't started on it. You buy something with generation 10, or anything older than that, the generation 10 is 3 years old already. Generation 8, like this machine, is 5 years old already. Generation 6, again, this is going to be about 6-7 years old. If you're looking at the machine, it looks completely nice, decent. It was a business class model, but you're going to have problems with this sooner or later. Again, please do not buy these. It's not worth it. Anytime a computer is 3 or 4 years old and it has a value of $200, it's literally not worth to put any money, any time, any material in it, because again, for $350 or $300, you can get a brand new machine with a 1 year warranty. If you found this video any helpful, if you have any questions about any of these laptops or other laptops you're in a market to get a new computer, please let me know in the comment section. If you found this video helpful, please consider like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next video. Scouts out.